guys, it's Kason Playing here for the, I hate stuttering intros, but yeah, I'm still in my cat skin, and it was my Halloween skin, and by this time, it's Thanksgiving week for me right now, so yeah, I still have my Halloween skin on, and it's almost Thanksgiving, but it kind of helps because I'm a cat right now, and I have a special guest star. Before I show you what this is, it's called my cat. He's purring right now. You guys can't hear him? Say purr. Yeah, he just rubbed his head up against my microphone. But whatever. So this is going to be a actual survival series for the channel, just for single player. Because you know, when nobody's on, this is what I resort to. I come on and I play by myself. Because you know that's how cool I am. Just have to play by myself, you know. But before starting the episode, I actually wanted to start off opening the ceremonial Coke. Now the episode has really begun. That's a weird way to enter the episode. So I've been wondering of topics to talk about on this episode because this is just episode 1 of Minecraft single player with just me. Because it's single player, because I'm all alone. But I'm thinking of topics, and I actually figured out, since my cat is like sitting on my lap right now, I might as well tell stories about my cat, and like what he is, and like what he does, and stories about what we've been through together. So my cat is a Siamese cat that is named Nemo, and I did not decide on that name. It was a raffle. So, yeah. His name is Nemo. Even though he's a Siamese cat, he is actually really nice. Because he's laying on me right now, and he's not eating my ears off. So, you know, because Siamese cats totally do that. Because, you know, #life. But, we got him when he was kitten, and I was about 4 then, I think. But I'm 11 now, so I've had him for 7 years. It's pretty old, actually. But yeah, that's it. No, I'm just kidding. There's totally gonna be more. He almost actually escaped once, but after a while, he actually started to. Even if he got outside, he would not leave. Like, he would, if he ever got out, he used to, like, run away, but, I mean, he didn't run away. I mean, he never got to the chance where he could run away. Like, he got outside once, and I saw him go outside, and I was outside, and I saw him. He walked out the garage door, and I saw him, and I looked at him, and then he looked back at me, and he quickly ran back inside because he was afraid of what I was going to do to him if he tried to escape. So he just walked away, and I was kind of like in shock and laughing at the same time because it was pretty funny, but I didn't want to lose him at the same time. But yeah, so yeah, that happened. But one time I don't even know how this happened. He actually got lost outside one time in the backyard because we were letting my dog out, and I guess somehow he got out there, and he was in the rain too. It was sad because we woke up in the morning and we heard him like meowing, like crying in the morning because we didn't even know he was outside, and we woke up and we looked outside and he was there sitting on the front porch, and he goes because he was like literally like crying. It was so sad. Like, it was probably the saddest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But yeah, that's basically Nemo's life story. I actually have 4 other pets actually. 5 altogether. I have okay. So as soon as I stop talking about Nemo, stop talking about his topic, he jumps off of me. And goes under my bed. Bruh, why you gotta be so rude? He like jumps off of me and goes under my bed because he's like so mad at me right now. Oh, I just, those little things with the cute little ears and their cute little face, you know. Because, you know, I totally don't want to kill him or anything. Because I love him, actually. He's like my favorite cat. But don't tell my other cat, Sam, that. Speaking of Sam, Sam is my 30-pound cat. We don't even know what type of cat he is because we found him on the street one day. That's actually a pretty cool story. I'll tell you guys that in 1 second. But he is a 30-pound cat that just will eat literally any animal who tries to bark or meow at our house. He will literally devour them. There was when we found him, he came into we had Nemo before him though. He came into my mom was doing laundry. She came into the laundry room and was trying to do laundry, and she felt a thing come up against her leg and rub against it. She's like, Nemo, go back upstairs, because she thought it was Nemo, and it really wasn't Nemo. And she looked down, and it was this little. It was skinny too. It was this little skinny white cat. I was about 5 when we found him. It was a skinny white cat with brown spots on it, like big brown patches of spots on it. And so my mom said, thinking that it would just go away. If we leave it outside and it stays here in the morning, we can keep it. And apparently, it actually stayed outside. And I think she was pretty shocked, because I'm pretty sure she didn't really want to keep it. But apparently, it stayed outside. And my sister woke up in the morning. She's like, if the kitty's still there, can we name it Sam? And we just named it Sam because, I mean, that was a pretty good name for it, because later on it became Fat Sam, you know. No, I'm just kidding. Anybody who has the name of Sam is not fat. I was just joking around. But yeah, so we used to have actually another cat, but he's gone now. We had a black outdoor cat who'd always we called him Stranger, because he would always like think we were like strangers and he'd run away from us, but he'd like be in our backyard like all the time. And he'd think it was his house and not ours. And so we'd be walking in our front yard and we see Stranger and he would just run away. Well, one time, then we always see him until we got Sam, and we were thinking how Sam got so fat, because we haven't seen Stranger ever. We've never seen Stranger since. We think Sam probably ate Stranger, and I do not doubt that. I 100% do not doubt that he did. I don't think there's any part of my body who doesn't doubt that he ate him, because he's a pretty big cat, and I'm pretty sure, because Sam was like 14 pounds when we got him. I mean, if he grew like about 20, I'm guessing he ate the other cat. But yeah, we have actually a dog that we got when I was about 8. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I was 8. I was 8 when we got him. And I'm getting text right now, but I'm not going to answer them because I really just don't care right now. Okay, we got him when he was actually a puppy when he got him. And it's a golden retriever. His name is Murphy. It's my dog. He actually was in a little dog, I think, what do they call it? There were these people who had golden retrievers, and they'd sell the puppies, because the guys had puppies, and so they said they were going to sell us one, and they did, and they had this little cage, and there were 6 puppies in there, and I said I wanted a boy, so that eliminated 3 puppies. and I looked in there, and there were 2 puppies that were looking at me and trying to like get on me, but there was actually another dog there, and you know what he was doing? He was jumping on top of the other dogs and putting his arms on top of their backs and looking at me and trying to lick me. And I said, "That's the dog I want." And then we picked him and we named him Murphy. I don't even know why we named him Murphy, but you know what? I don't even care. And it's funny because of Brandon. Brandon's a duck, and golden retrievers, they hunt ducks. That's the funny thing. So yeah, Murphy, he was about 20 pounds when we got him, but that's pretty average for a golden retriever dog. He used to be 120 pounds at the age of 2. He's 3 now, and he actually lost weight. He's only 100 pounds now. He lost 20 pounds. I think that's actually pretty good, because we haven't even been trying to. Okay, shut up, phone. I'm not answering you right now. I think that's pretty good because he actually lost weight, and we haven't even been walking. We actually don't even walk him that much because he's too like wild. Like, I picked him because he's wild. That was a bad mistake. He barely even listens, but we still love him. But yeah, now for my actual other 2 pets, which have the same story. So we have my 2 other pets, which are hermit crabs, and their names are Salty and Sheldon, because, you know, Sheldon, I'm so punny, you know. You got that pun? Yeah? Salty and Sheldon. Sheldon. I need friends. But, yeah, so we got them in a little place called Hilton Head, South Carolina. And that's like a place where you can go and have fun at the beach. It's like a beach place, and you can have fun. You can eat. There's a hotel for it. There's a lot of cool activities you can do. You can go biking, which leads me to another story after this. And I asked my mom if I could get 2 hermit crabs, and it's about 5 hours of a car ride from South Carolina back to Georgia, where I'm from. And she said sure, and we ended up actually getting 2 because I asked for 1, but my grandmother was there too. And she's like, "You can't just get 1, you gotta get 2 so we can have a friend." And so we ended up getting 2, and my grandma was like, "Yay, I'll actually pay for it. You don't have to pay for it." I was like, "Yes!" And so they actually eat this little crab food. Actually, we actually had to haul it back to Georgia, which took actually 8 hours because my mom went to go visit where she used to live, and that's about a however long of a car ride, about 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours, whatever. You get it. And we had to stay there. So we were there for a long time, and we ended up taking. No, actually, it was 10 hours. It took forever. Like, I remember it. It was kind of fun, but it was kind of like bad at the same time. But you know, whatever. It was pretty cool. I think it was pretty cool. And so we ended up coming back. And good thing they don't eat that much. They can eat tiny apple slices, popcorn, slices of grapes, and they can eat and they can also eat what do you call it? They can just eat the crab food that comes in a little container, which I'm pretty glad that they don't eat that much because it's like a milk carton container, and I'm kind of hoping that the container outlives them because I mean it's not even 1/4 of the way gone, and I've had them since July now, and I'm kind of hoping that the can outlasts them, because in Georgia there's like not a feed, there's not anything they can eat within like 50 miles, and I don't want to go on that trip. So yeah, what was the thing I was going to talk to you about? Oh yeah, the biking. So one time, you guys are actually lucky. I hate telling the story because it's just it was just it was just a horrible experience that I witnessed in Hilton Head. And don't think of my experience of something you should do. It's actually a mistake. It wasn't on purpose. I was biking, and I was about 5 actually. And I still had training wheels, and I was going, and my mom said, "Look at the swan," and there was a lagoon there, and I looked at it, and apparently my training wheel accidentally got caught to the side of the road that was the lagoon grass and the road that I was biking on. So apparently the thing just caught off balance, and I just went flying into the lagoon. And luckily I knew how to swim, because I would have drowned. That lagoon was pretty deep. And then I got like out of there, but honestly, if I had not known how to swim, I'd probably been dead. Because my mom, she actually put her phone down. She was about ready to jump in if I hadn't picked myself up and got out of there. And this man drove by on his bike and said, "Do you guys need some help?" He actually picked up my shoes, threw them over the land, and he actually pulled the bike I was riding out of the water. Which, God bless that man, because you know what? I feel really bad for him, because he was going over to the what happened just when he was going to get the bike, he slit his leg on something, and it was just halfway down his leg. It was just bleeding blood. And I feel so sad to this day, because that man probably had to go to the hospital and get stitches. And I feel really thankful that there was somebody like that who would do that. But yeah, that was just it was horrible. Like, a man, I fell in the lagoon, I got wet, my clothes are damaged, my bike, we actually did get it taken there, and we actually didn't get any fee or anything, because we found it there, but it was lagoon actually. And I really feel bad for that man, because he probably had to go to the hospital on his vacation, and it was just really bad, because I mean that's like going, "Oh hey, I'm in Hawaii." Nope, leg got decapitated, going to the hospital, like that kind of thing. But I mean, sometimes you just can't stop. You just can't stop it. I mean, sometimes things just happen. But at least he was a good enough person to help me. Because, like, I'm glad there's still people like that in the world. Because if there wasn't, I would have been screwed. And I would have had, because I got back on my bike and biked the way back to the hotel. But, I'm pretty glad he got my shoes too. Because then I'd be, like, biking all the way back about 3 more miles back to the hotel with no shoes on a bike. And apparently there's a creeper right there, and I actually just wanted to do this 360 no scope, bang, drop that, bang. Okay, now let's actually go up here. Alright, but yeah, like, if TSC ever becomes as popular, I really hope he gets to see this video, and I really hope, which he'll probably never, but I wish it would happen, he'd get to see this video, and he'd get to see how thankful I was that happened. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go to Hilton Head. I'm just saying, if you're a little kid, do not ride the 20 wheels. It is just not fun. We went there for the 4th of July, last year, and, last year, and, it was actually really cool. But yeah, hey, Nemo, hey buddy. Yeah, you can keep taking a bath, but thank you for actually, helping me do the commentary for this video. But I think that's where we're going to call it for today, so I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe, listen, craft, and we'll see you guys next time.